just have to wait for now. Thanks! For real? Oh. Sorry. Let's go! Right. Wait! What? Oh. Do you think... Yes!
All right.
Thanks! Bye!
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
Everyone, and while they lack job, the next...
Watch where you're going, you little shit.
You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good. Yes. Good citizens, please stop What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yes, seriously.
What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, We can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Tor.
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for. Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've got... Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me... No... I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20... I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well. That inexperience led me to be involved. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strike. The first, then, finally, I was out. You said... Do you really want to receive my guidance? I'm happy to hear. Everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me? You mean giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn any. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day I will, but you sure got me there. You're a strange young... Very well. If learning and exchange, let's get...
Cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move... Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. That it shall be with the birth of the sun persona.
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking... You... Well then, I shall see you again soon. Really?
Hey, hey! Hey, wait! Good morning. We'll just have to wait for... Oh, yeah!
When's all this rain gonna end? Sky's so
Aw, that's too bad.
humid.
We'll just have to wait for... Oh, yeah! My hair's all flat. Yeah!
Come on, let's have some fun.
Okay! I am really looking forward to it.
Rain, huh?
Aw, that's too bad. We'll just have to... Oh, yeah! Yeah! Let's go! Thanks! Thanks!
Rain, huh?
Where have you been? Been searching all along.
Master! Ugh. Jeez. What?
right.
Good night. Good morning. Konoshiro Stud. We did. Of course I am. Yep. Do you know the answer? Yes!
This is it.
That's correct. Thanks! Nice going! I feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Senpai? Yes. So anyway, this looks good. So, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the meal. Thank you so much.
right. All right.
Maybe some other time.
Ah, you're back.
I can feel it.
Hey, hey!
All right.
I see. Nice.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter. Those masquerades, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Everyone, I shall ask you again another time. The most important thing is... I shall ask you again another time.
Nothing left to be
I can see it.
I'm here around in front of me. That's where I found empty glass, reflecting that's the truth. Telling words not to be told. I need them masks. I'm a shapeshifter. At this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. Chained down to my phone. Please don't take off my mask. My place to
For real? Well then.
I can't tell you how to.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, hey!
Hey,
For real? Whoa! No way! Hey! Hey! Oh!
All right. Now. Oh, yes. Right. For example... Sorry! All right. All right. Well, see you.
back.
I should write something.
Searching all along. Takes a while ago. Without a clue. Without a sign. Without gratitude. The real question to me is
Hi.
how life. I'm a shapeshifter.
Hey,
Apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What?
Now. Is this? What? For real? What? The thing is... Goodness gracious! Fine.
Oh, man.
Who cares?
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crime?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
The Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
Now, everyone. Give me an answer.
This is it.
Very good.
Nice going! Yep.
Hell yeah! Kaneshiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though.
It's all coming together for us.
Oh, this is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her. Oh, where is her?
Hello? It's Makoto. I've been called into a meeting with the principal. There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thief.
Huh?
They were talking all about our calling card.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Who was that?
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It'll be fine! No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True. Do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
I hope that's the case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case,
we can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow. Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
so we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. there's something we forgot to tell you. So, oh.
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course. Do you wish not to stand out? You had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over.
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible!
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own. Please excuse me.
Hey, we're not done here! Sir, it's me. About that. Yes, I am making progress. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, well then. Damn it!
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your study?
Yes. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish...
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really... was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession. Not that a child would understand.
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I finally found a place.
Ah, you're back.
An advisor? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now!
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Kept facing twilight on and on. Without a clue. Without a sign. Without grasping it. The real question to be asked. Where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter. I close masquerade. Hiding both face and mind. Afraid for you to drown. I'm a shapeshifter.
I can see it.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask. Feeling dark.
How can I help you?
Hey, hey! What? Yes? Can I... Huh? You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know. There are other options, such as... Sorry. Well then. So... You like shogi? Like me? You're a bit strict. Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you. I'll start. So this is your skill level. The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this? Check. It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede. To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart. Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today. If it's alright with you, may I request another match sometime? I feel a gambler's spirit emanating, which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice. Huh? Oh. However, I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. That's precious. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am that. It shall with the birth of the star.
All right.
Okay, let's end here for today. Thank you for today. Until next time.
Don't be ridiculous! This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth! Makoto. That's preposterous! If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested? Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know. But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start? That's the plan. Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that...
I am thou. It shall become the wings of with the birth of the judgment persona. I have obtained the winds of...
All right.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next... Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay. This might take a while. Lock up for me if I don't come. Something like that.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this dangerous group. Tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago? Who was it again? You know, that famous art...
Madarame. What?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault.
That may...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong. Well, I think they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time.
Thanks for the...
Yes.
I've received the reports on Kanashiro's case, but to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued action. Actually, there is one countermeasure. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. Still, their action. A grand undertaking like social reform. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing? Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya. What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for fun.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
Even you're saying such things?
Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstance. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell her yourself.
That's...
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all... By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exam?
Not really.
It's fine if I leave.
No, I'm just joking.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at...
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What?
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there...
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices, and however, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way,
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass? Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our direction. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exam?
Yes.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Huh? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think... Alright, fireworks festival it is!
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh!
Been searching all along, facing twilight alone. Without a sign, without grasping it.
Hey!
Real question to be asked. Where have I?
Hey, hey!
I'm a sharpshooter.
Whoa!
Hiding both face and mind.
All right.
Yes!
Please don't take off my mask. Feeling dark.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Moments of calm. Nothing led to
Oh!
a mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth.
Okay. Nice! Hey! Yeah!
I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about... Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example? But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incident. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thief... Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll...
I see.
Okay, let's get started.
Nice.
This is it. That's right.
Hey, are you listening? No way.
Sheesh.
What?
Hey! Hey! That reminds me. Excuse me. But... All right then. Senpai! What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill... About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I I was chosen to be our club representative. This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful! Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yeah? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population, but I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion? Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, if I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to...
Right. Good luck on your...
Yes. Well then...
Ah, you're back.
Hmm?
Where have you been searching all along, kept facing twilight alone without a
All right.
That's not it.
Let's get back.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
Quiet down.
It's open. Welcome.
Hey! Hey!
I should write something.